Corey shreds? Who knew? Hey guys, welcome back to the Bald Shredder channel, and yes, today we are talking about Corey Feldman. I know, talk about being a day late and a dollar short. The whole Corey Feldman guitar solo thing is so last week, but I don't care, I'm doing a video on it right now. And I'm gonna see today if I can play the Corey Feldman guitar solo. Now guys, I know it's very easy to think about like all the wacky things that he's done in recent years, and he hasn't really been known for like acting. He's been, anytime he's been in the media or news, it's always some kind of bizarre thing or bizarre behavior or this or that, and everybody just kind of scratching their head and thinking, man, that guy's kind of a weirdo. But we need to remember that Corey, at one time, was a huge movie star. And I'm talking about some of my all-time favorite movies. Stand By Me, The Goonies, The Lost Boys, and the list goes on. And I don't mean to like downplay his talent or anything, because if you look at his performance in Stand By Me, he was absolutely fantastic, and at such a young age even. And then at some point, I don't know what happened. There was the whole Corey thing, the two Coreys. He was on the cover of all those like teeny bopper magazines. He was very popular, and then his career just kind of seemed to take a nosedive. And it just seems like for years he's been having kind of an identity crisis. Like he was gonna be a movie star, then he wanted to be Michael Jackson, and then he wanted to be this or that, and now he wants to be like our next guitar hero. Now I did have a personal experience with Corey Feldman. I actually met Corey in 2009. Take a look at this picture. This is a photo of me standing next to Corey Feldman in 2009 at the NAMM show. Now I'm a big fan, guys, seriously. I love Stand By Me, I love The Goonies, a lot of movies that he's been in. So when I saw him there, it's always kind of like surprising and shocking when you see an actor at the NAMM show. You expect to see musicians, but sometimes you see actors, and I was like, whoa, Corey Feldman, hey, cool. I mean, there was a very short line. I think he was just about done like signing autographs and taking pictures and stuff. So I jumped in the line. A couple minutes later, I'm right up there, and you just never know, like, what's he gonna be like? Is he gonna come off as like cool and nice, or he's gonna have like an attitude and be kind of stuck up, and it could go either way. But I'm very happy to say that he was very nice, he was very cool. I told him I was a big fan, I told him I liked the movies that he's been in, and he basically just said something like, oh, that's great, thank you very much, and shook my hand. We took the picture, and then I walked away having this memory of a very good experience, very brief, but that's my one experience with Corey Feldman, and it's a good one, it's a good memory, and I have that picture. Okay, and as far as what's going on right now, well, he's on tour with Limp Bizkit. He's opening up for Limp Bizkit, and that's where this video came from of him doing the guitar solo with the shiny suit and the purple EVH guitar. So what I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm gonna use my purple guitar. It's a Charvel, I don't have an EVH, and I'm gonna go through the solo. I'm gonna kind of divide it up into clips because I just don't think I could tackle the whole thing in one single run. I've got to divide it up and kind of analyze pieces of it and then see if I can match what Corey Feldman was doing in that solo. Here we go. Okay, so he's kind of like up here in the upper frets on the upper strings and doing basically kind of like a Vinnie Vincent style shred. I'm not quite sure if I can match that, but I'm gonna give it my best shot. Okay, so continuing the furious Vinnie Vincent alternate picking shred, but at the same time he's throwing in another technique, which is the guitar faces. He's doing like the... I don't know if I can do those two things at once. Again, I'm gonna give it my best shot. Here we go. Okay, so he was still doing some of the faces, still doing the furious alternate picking, and then kind of making his way down the neck a little bit, and then he was kind of ending on like a couple of weird sounding notes that sounded really out of key. Basically the whole thing, it just doesn't seem to be really following any kind of like key or conformity, which is totally Corey Feldman, by the way. All right, let's see if I can pull that part off. Okay, well, I just got out Corey Feldman by Corey Feldman. He's using a whammy bar. I don't even have a whammy bar on this guitar. So, how am I supposed to play Corey Feldman solo when he's doing whammy and I don't have whammy? So, point Corey Feldman on that one. I don't know, let's see what I can do. Okay, alright. I guess it's gonna be another point to Corey Feldman and no points for me, Bald Shredder. He's got another thing on his guitar that I don't have, which is the kill switch. So he's pushing that red button, which is the kill switch, which makes the sound like turn on and off rapidly. You heard it going, don't have a kill switch, so what could I do? I'll try something here. Man, he's totally cheating or something because I just cannot match this. So in that clip, he's got his hand on the whammy and doing the kill switch, and he's got a foot on a foot pedal. 3 different things going on there. I don't have any foot pedals plugged in, don't have the whammy, don't have a kill switch. Alright, well, I'll just do something. Okay, well, he wasn't really doing anything right there except getting a bunch of feedback from his guitar. But you know, he's on a stage, he's live, and he's plugged into probably like pretty loud amplifiers, so it's pretty easy to get feedback in that kind of situation. I'm in here in a room plugged into my audio interface going into my computer. I don't think I can get any feedback. Let me give it a shot.
Thank you very much.
Okay, well, that was the end. He walks over to the microphone and says, thank you very much. I don't have a microphone, so I guess I'll just have to do this. Thank you very much! Okay, guys, so I could definitely play some of the solo. I couldn't do every single thing that he was doing because I didn't have like all the same components that he had. So, I mean, technically, I guess we have to say I couldn't play the Corey Feldman solo. Oh. But hey, I gave it my best shot. Alright guys, so be sure to let me know what you think about this whole Corey Feldman guitar solo thing and anything else you want to tell me down in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.